The next item is item number 10, application for a certificate of appropriateness in the Borough of Manhattan, docket number 15-4702, block 624, lot 15, 320 West 12th Street in the Greenwich Village Historic District, a neo-federal style hotel building designed by Ralph Townsend and built in 1905. This is an application to construct a pergola.
Commissioners, Michelle Shirami of the Preservation Staff. The application before you is 320 West 12th Street, also known as 607 Hudson Street, which is located in the Greenwich Village Historic District. The application is to construct an 18-foot-long pergola by approximately 8 feet tall, 7 feet 10 inches, set back approximately 6 feet from the primary elevation. It will be a cedar wood, and construction of the mock-up reveals that it is visible over the primary elevation, as well as from the south over adjacent buildings on West 12th Street, as shown here. And the landscape architect Liz Pulver of Town and Gardens is here to discuss the proposal.
Okay.
Hi there, I'm Liz Pulver from Town and Gardens. Thanks for meeting with me today. We have been working with Landmarks to propose this pergola at 320 West 12th Street. We've worked closely with Landmarks to try to understand their concerns and we've revised the pergola quite a bit based on that. This is the area that we're looking at. The building near Abingdon Square Park. We've been focused on primary views and secondary views. We feel we've been able to minimize the primary views by shifting the pergola back from an original earlier proposal, lowering the height and shrinking the size of it. We're proposing a wood pergola in cedar, which would gray naturally and blend in with the sky and surroundings to be as discreet as possible. These views give you more of an indication of what things would look like. We have done a mock-up on the site that's accurate and true to what we've proposed. I guess I will leave it at that. We've made revisions to modify this pergola to try to be in keeping with the neighborhood and concerns expressed by Landmarks and neighbors. Thanks.
Yes.
Yeah,
questions
just
here?
two clarifications. One, what is the height of the pergola currently that you propose?
7'10" to the top. of it.
Okay. And how far back is it from each facade?
It's 6.5 feet from this nearest point here. As it happens, this building is
That's the-
moving
yeah.
at a diagonal.
Mhm.
And we're 2 feet at the nearest from here, though, again, as it happens, the building's going at a diagonal here too.
Maybe I'll come up and take a look at
The
it.
elevation, 8th Avenue, pergola looking west from 12th and
Mm-hmm.
8th Avenue. What are you seeing there? So the pergola is on the left, and then what is that other structure? What are you seeing in that photograph?
In this image on the right, which is the
Yes.
closest one, on the left side, you see the pergola. On the right side, you happen to see a railing around mechanical equipment on the building, which was already there.
So it's mechanical.
And
okay.
house or something.
Yes, it's a top floor apartment for the homeowner, yeah.
Yes, Michael. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
So,
Continue.
but if it were moved, so if you moved it like another foot or two
Mm-hmm.
back, you wouldn't have any
Yeah, one of our challenges on this site is that there's an existing grill and kitchen area. And so originally we had our pergola out here and shifted it this way. But we do have to maintain a certain distance from the grill here for fire code. And so we've pulled our pergola, we've sort of hit that limit here, and shifted it back. By shifting it back this way, we are not able to come closer here with the current.
What about going this way?
We could shift things that way. Or shorten it, yep. We are, we have looked at several different iterations of this, and I think we're juggling, obviously, our homeowners' concerns and getting some shade and protection from the sun up there, and her understanding and our understanding that we need to fit within a neighborhood context as well. So, we feel if we shift it this way, it is starting to get into kind of a circulation zone on the terrace.
No, but you could make it shorter.
Michael,
A couple of feet
With
shorter.
regard to the image on the right, where your mock-up is.
Yep.
Has anyone gotten down there and seen how far you would have to reduce this in length in order to not see it? Has anyone done that?
To reduce it in height or length?
No.
Um,
Reduce it in length so that you don't see it over that parapet
At what
on the
point?
front. Has anyone done
I don't think so, no.
that? Thanks.
Okay.
Okay.
Anything else to add?
Yeah, just
Yeah.
that, I mean, there's, obviously certain views you see it from and certain views you
Mhm.
don't see it from. So, the closer you get, the more you don't see it. And we did originally we've gone through several mock-ups, but we originally had one of my colleagues up there with a pipe that we were lifting up and down. So we have done it to that extent, but not built the mock-up at a lower height.
Okay.
Okay.
Yes, another
Yeah, I
question?
just want to clarify, there's currently a pergola?
There's a mock-up.
Just a mock-up,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah.
Because it says current pergola, so it's confusing.
Sorry,
That's your
yeah.
proposed pergola. But,
Proposed, yeah.
and you're showing dotted lines on it. Is that where you reduced it from the original to the staff, so to speak? But I don't think it's just outline where you started, where it is current, what the outline is
Sure.
currently.
Of the original
The proposal, right now.
pergola, what you see now is the currently proposed.
So those dots, so the dotted lines are the pergola, I mean.
Yeah, it's
the
showing,
lines are-
the extension of rafters slightly beyond the
Okay.
posts.
Okay, thank you.
Okay. Testimony? No. Community Board 2 recommends the same Aesthetics Committee unanimously recommends approval of the application. Okay, yes,
You know,
Joan.
I would like to see it maybe a foot taken off that end that where it is visible, but I can't get too fussy about it because we have approved pergolas in the past.
Well, we approved one further on the west side of this building, and we requested that they pull it back from the front facade, so it wasn't visible
In this building?
on this particular building.
Okay.
That's what we approved.
Okay, because we've approved them on others, but I hear you, and I'd be willing to pull it back a little bit, like maybe a foot or so, to make it work.
In my estimation, if you cut 2 feet off this end of the thing, it would be virtually invisible, and that's what I would be able to.
I'm okay with it as it is.
Yeah, I feel like, and I, reducing the visibility maybe, but, I mean, you do see these green, you see greenery on top of course, I realize you're going to see the wood, but it's, to me, it's rather a temporary structure. It's not like a building, and for that reason, I feel a little bit more open to the possibility of seeing these structures on top of buildings. I think they're a little less, because they're transparent basically, and summer would have greenery that it's not the same as really a large addition on the building. So I feel more comfortable with having some visibility for it. It's not temporary, I realize, but.
Staff is concerned because we have, in prior application, asked them to make it virtually invisible. So we felt it was important in this particular building that they also, this second installation of a pergola on the same building, meet the same standards as the first.
Okay.
I know, I definitely think that it's nice, but it needs to be not visible, and it's so close to being not visible.
Yeah. I think there's several suggestions here
Some
as a way to
reduction, yeah.
pull it back, and that should be taken up. And can we approve this with the staff
To
implementing
work to
that?
further reduce visibility, yeah.
If there's no visibility, then it's not even before us, right? Okay, fine.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, that's all
Hearing
we're talking
closed,
about, yeah.
motion second, and Joan, please, if you would do this.
In the manner of 320 West 12th Street, also known as 607 Hudson Street, in the Greenwich Village Historic District, a neo-federal style hotel building designed by Ralph Townsend and built in 1905. Application is to construct a pergola. Noting that the style, scale, materials, and details of the building are among the features which contribute to the special architectural and historic character of the Greenwich Village Historic District, I recommend approval with modifications, finding that the construction of the proposed pergola will not result in any damage to or demolition of a significant architectural feature of the roof, that the gray finish of the pergola structure will allow it to blend with the sky, that although the proposed pergola is visible from multiple vantage points, the majority of visibility will be a secondary facade, and that the proposed pergola is simple in design and in keeping with typical rooftop accretions found within the district. However, the pergola structure will be seen in the context of the open sky at certain views and is currently positioned close to the primary east facade, calling undue attention to itself. Therefore, we recommend that the pergola structure be shortened and moved back further from the edge of the terrace to reduce its visibility over the primary street facade, and we all agreed that the applicant would work with the staff to make this happen.
Okay, second, all in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Approved. Thank you. Thanks.